all the whole Remy and Pap situation, none of it was true?
I don't have nothing to do with that.
Okay.
I have been open in all my relationships that I've had. All of them. I mean, I've had 4 boyfriends online.
Just, I don't know. I don't. They both nice, but it would have to be new lyrics now, right? Because Joe Cat, he.
Why won't his sister let him leave even though this man is essentially pleading for a divorce? In reality, Papoose is being held captive by Remy Ma against his will. Claressa Shields was prepared to get into the ring and knock her down with fists and elbows because it had become that violent. Listen, even if Papoose is gazing at that alimony check, let's not act as though he wasn't pulling Remy Ma down when she was incarcerated. It's more than just love. Remain alive the entire time. But since Remy is still refusing to let Papoose walk you all, let's begin now that she's out here snuggling with the block captain, who has, incidentally, already replaced her with 2 younger girls while piling her papers. This whole issue is getting out of hand for Claressa Shields. Claressa Shields has demonstrated her devotion to her partner in public. Papoose recently sent out a birthday greeting on Instagram that has everyone talking. "Happy birthday, King Papoose," she said. "Since this is the day you receive all of your birthday punches, you are truly unique. And I pray that God grants you many more years and even faster hands. I love you and appreciate your life, love, humor, music, and guidance." Papoose was adorable, but she didn't throw birthday punches because, let's be honest, they may be painful. On the other hand, Claressa Shields is completely locked in. The main topic now is why, in spite of all the rumors, Papoose hasn't put a ring on it. Remy Ma. We're playing a game of keep away with those divorce papers, but let's be honest, Papoose hasn't been trying. People have been informed by this man that he has requested this divorce on several occasions. This catastrophe isn't even a made-up one, and Remy Ma's sister is essentially stirring the pot whenever she can. Do you guys recall when Remy Ma disclosed the messages exchanged between Claressa Shields' infant and Papoose? Claressa was clearly upset since Papoose hadn't even told her when he had returned home safely, based on the letters that T was typing on. Being truthful, CIS said that because you were the one who got married, telling me that you arrived home safely shouldn't be too difficult. Because she cares about her partner, she spoke what she wanted to say, but she wasn't done with Remy Ma. According to the close sister, Papoose even threatened to call the police on her, saying she acquired a film of him abusing her. Papoose stated that Remy was angry because he had moved on, but he obviously disputed everything. During Christmas 2023, Easy the Block Captain and Baby made fun of Remy Ma. Let's not act this way. As everyone recalls, she openly declared her love for that guy during the rap battle. What makes you reluctant to let Papoose go while you're in love with someone else? There must be someone who makes sense. There's more though, so if you found that unpleasant, hold on. When Claressa Shields and Papoose were on a week-long Valentine's Day vacation, they gave fans a glimpse of their love life and continued to deliver on their relationship objectives. The pictures of them having fun in the sun are visible. Catching up and unwinding, and Papoose was present to kick off the first YE Fest. Nevertheless, Papoose has a job, so even during his little romantic retreat, he took the time to update everyone on events by posting on Threads. With several superstars on the stage, the performance was amazing, and this year we made history.
The 2 of us, we can make it if we try.
Right now, Claressa Shields was locking in hearts as Papoose was locking in that sack. She emailed me the cutest tiny video of herself singing to her partner alone on the beach. We can make it, if we try. Though cheesy, the affection was real.
But they wasn't the only ones out.
But they weren't alone themselves, since this is when things began to get serious. According to rumors, Papoose had been planning a romantic vacation for a while and was trying to make it official by allegedly wanting to get his divorce from Remy finalized before the trip so he could pop the question to Claressa Shields on Valentine's Day at the event. Hawaii, just think about it. There would have been so much romance and passion, but guess who had to ruin it all? It's because of how simple things are with her new partner, Remy Ma. Do you recall when Claressa Shields made her appearance at the boxing event where Papoose performed? Whoa, Remy is definitely missing a whole other level of love and zeal right now, so it must have hurt to see him step up and show up for another woman like that. Now, since the block captain wasn't going as planned, she's out here yelling at him and preventing Papoose from departing. Let's face it, Remy B caught a glimpse of Papoose giving Claressa Shields the same treatment and encouragement she formerly received. The way Remy is clinging so tightly, however, makes you question if this is just her being a resentful ex or if there is more to it. It's giving, huh? For what reason are you afraid? The real reason Remy refuses to sign the divorce papers is because she is aware that Papoose is pursuing the alimony bag, sis, and she does not want to make the payment. For example, if one partner in a marriage makes more money than the other, the lower earning partner may be eligible for spousal maintenance, often called alimony, when the marriage ends. It was maintained by Papoose over the years. Courts consider factors such as the length of the marriage, the salary difference, and the contributions made during the marriage when determining alimony. Relationship, and if you research Remy and Papoose's past, you'll see that they spent 11 years together. That's more than 10 years. They legally ended their romance in 2023 after dating since 2004 and being married in 2008. To make matters even worse, in 2008, while Remy was incarcerated, they got married virtually. Papoose was there through it all, so keep that in mind. If that isn't dedication, I don't know what is. Papoose was there for Remy's 2008 prison term, and in 2015, they even held a vow renewal ceremony. They reminisced about their newborn girl, who was born in 2018.
Most amazing, beautiful, sexy, smart, intelligent woman I ever met in my life. I love you more than anything in the world, as you know.
I don't know if I'm married again.
What I want to say.
As we debate who should receive aid, Papoose undoubtedly has a case, but let's talk about the money, as here's where things become really complicated. During some of Remy's most trying years, Papoose kept her in check. With an estimated net worth of $4 million, Remy Ma has far more wealth than Papoose. Consequently, she is aware that they will likely hit her with divorce decrees when she reads them. Alimony payments, Remy makes a significant portion of her income from record sales, reality TV, checks, and her clothing line. Her first album, released in 2006, which was based on a true story, was a critical success. Sia has always garnered her respect, even though she may not have achieved the same level of notoriety as some of her contemporaries. She has been nominated 4 times for the BET Awards Best Female Hip Hop Artist category and has even won.
I want to thank God first and foremost. I've been through a lot. To everybody who think there's no such thing as second chances, I'm here to tell you that.
However, it's important to acknowledge that Remy remained involved in the music industry while in her imprisonment. You know who was out there advertising the several mixtapes that GSI released while incarcerated, and they did make some money, no doubt about it. By marketing her music, making sure that people didn't forget about her, and keeping that bag moving, Papoose preserved her reputation while she was unable to do it herself. All of that work undoubtedly resulted in Remy receiving a sizable payout.
Were you surprised when Papoose wanted to marry you? After you got sentenced, because you just knew he was, you just knew he was on it. And I thought that was like a real stand-up thing to do.
He's one of a kind.
VH1's Love and Hip Hop New York brought Remy and Papoose's love story to the small screen once they finally got out in 2014. But they went on to create other spin-offs, and you know who was there to assist them in getting those checks. Let's not act as though Papoose wasn't as well known on the show as Remy, because in all honesty, he contributed to those TV checks. To be clear, he was more than just a supporting character. He played a crucial role in the plot, their love, their struggles, and their family, all of which kept viewers interested.
Great performances, it was like one small, tiny, itsy incident with Ra and one of Angie's friends. It was nothing. It was like, what do you mean? Football?
Even if it was a wise decision, let's not pretend that when Remy debuted the Remy Ma line in 2018, Papoose wasn't putting in a lot of effort for that company. You could be certain that Papoose also played a part in making it happen. A portion of the sales was donated to support women and families affected by incarceration.
Miss Remy Ma, Mr. Papoose, really the hip-hop's Hollywood couple right now. Y'all need your own show.
When discussing how Remy made her money, we must also discuss the amount of effort Papoose did behind the scenes to build that brand. This is where things become even more complicated since Papoose filled in as a father figure for her then teenage son, Jason Scott, while Remy was incarcerated. He made sure it was seen by wearing the men's at occasions, drawing attention to the collection. It's the same kind of marketing that companies invest a lot of money on. That's a big responsibility that he accepted without question. But this is where things really went south. After Remy left, her son Jason was taken into custody and charged with a 2021 gunshot death in Queens, New York. It's terrible enough that he is currently being accused of first-degree murder and several other related offenses. But it only goes to demonstrate how much stability Papoose was providing while Remy was away. It is impossible to place a value on the fact that he was keeping the house together, caring for her child, and keeping everything together. When discussing how Remy made her money, we must also discuss the amount of effort Papoose did behind the scenes to build that brand. It becomes much more complicated from here since Papoose became a father figure to her then teenage son, Jason Scott, while Remy was incarcerated. Let us acknowledge that he took on a huge amount of responsibility. At gatherings, he wore the men's to ensure it was seen and to draw attention to the collection. Continued without question, but this is when things started to go terribly wrong. Her son Jason was arrested and accused in relation to a fatal shooting that occurred in Queens, New York in 2021 after Remy left. Allegations of first-degree murder and several other related offenses are now against him. Even while this is a terrible situation in general, it simply serves to highlight how stable Papoose was providing while Remy was away. He was taking care of her child, maintaining the house, and keeping everything together, something you can never buy.
3-year-old Jason Scott has been arrested in connection to a in Queens that dates back to 2021. Investigators are looking into the possibility that it was.
Upon examining this divorce and the grounds behind Remy's tardiness, it appears that she recognizes Papoose's strong alimony claim. What about Claressa Shields, though? You already know that she is upset over Remy's slowing down and postponing her wedding planning. And let's be honest, Claressa Shields isn't the kind to sit quietly when things don't go as planned. We must not assume that her connection with Papoose is only temporary. She is unquestionably in love with him and regards him as her monarch.
Really, really hard. But I'm happy to, love somebody who wanna, love somebody back. You know what I'm saying? He is such a sweetheart. Ain't nobody tell him to tie my goddamn boot either, but he said it wasn't laced right, so he laced it right.
However, they are now confined. Papoose's formal marriage to another woman prevents Claressa Shields from pursuing a deeper relationship with him. Imagine being ready to start a life with someone, but encountering a huge, unforgiving obstacle that only makes matters worse. You have to wonder how long Claressa Shields will put up with this before she starts to demand some real answers and some real action. But let's face it for a second. Claressa Shields is out there supporting and loving this guy while being entangled in his conflict with his ex. It is time-consuming, untidy, and annoying. And whenever Remy has the chance, she still stirs things up and causes trouble. I want to ask you all a question. Do you think Remy is genuinely clinging to Papoose because she still loves him, or is this only because she is aware that she will soon receive an alimony payment? Do you believe Claressa Shields will endure all of this, or will she eventually become impatient and depart? The most crucial question is, how long should Papoose wait for Remy to release him? Let me know what you think by leaving a comment below, and I'll make sure you never miss the tea. Don't forget to enable the notifications, press the like button, and subscribe if you haven't already. Look at this video on your end screen as well. I promise you it's as filthy as it gets, and you won't want to miss it.